It's Nothing Exceptional's review of the 1989 Punisher movie starring Dolph Lundgren. And guess what, kids? I didn't like the movie. Have you seen it lately? I know it came out in 1989, but when you compare it to the more recent versions of the Punisher, Thomas Jane's, even John Bernthal on TV, it doesn't hold up. The plot wasn't really that good, and the casting on a lot of the Mafia members seemed very questionable to me. It seemed like it was the Swedish Mafia when you look at a lot of the actors that are playing Italians in the movie. And a lot of their celebrations after the head Mafia guy came back seemed off and odd, like the guy dancing. And to be honest, even Dolph Lundgren seemed like a bad casting choice as the Punisher. I was watching this movie, and there were scenes in it where I was thinking that Dolph Lundgren looked like he would have fit better in one of the Grease movies than a Punisher movie. And maybe that had more to do with the direction, because how hard could it really be to play Frank Castle or the Punisher? You don't make him a dullard, because he was a police officer who's just now bent on revenge. Beyond the casting choices, the story wasn't that good either. The police seemed incompetent in this movie, except for Louis Gossett Jr.'s character and the female who was his assistant on the Punisher Task Force. If there is a Punisher Task Force, why do the police not actually listen to the people that are on it? When Louis Gossett Jr. is saying things like, "It's Frank Castle! It's Frank! I know it's Frank!" You'd think, since it was Frank Castle's ex-partner, the police would be like, maybe he's got something. He does know Frank. So aside from the poor casting and the poor direction of this movie, the basic story of the movie is the Mafia is trying to incorporate all the Mafia families together, but then the Yakuza comes in and says, guess what, we're taking your kids. And then the Mafia just rolled over except for one guy. Anyways, after that one guy says, I'm not rolling over and taking this from no Yakuza, he still needs the Punisher's help to get the kids back. Like I said earlier, I didn't like it. I didn't care for the movie. I mean, there were maybe a couple things here and there, and I'm trying to think of something that I can say that's positive about this movie. And shame on you 88% of Google users that said you liked this movie. Seriously, are you sure you've seen this movie? Because I'm only giving this 1 star out of 5. It's not very good. It was terrible. Terrible. Simply terrible. Terrible. I don't know how many times I can say terrible. But yep, that's all I'm giving it, is 1 star out of 5. So until next time, kids, be good to each other. This video was sponsored by Super 8 Madison East.